USA.
Yo.
Jess Hilarious.
Good morning.
Charlamagne Nicole.
Peace to the planet. It's Tuesday. Good morning. How y'all feel out there? I feel blessed, black, and highly favored. Happy to be here. Another day to serve our beautiful listeners. Good morning. What is happening?
That's right. It's election day. Tuesday election day. November 4th.
Woo. Yeah, man. I was up last night watching sports. You know, my South Carolina Gamecocks played last night. The Lady Gamecocks played last night. You know, dominated. I forgot who they even played. Golden Corral? Who did they play?
What?
Well, the Golden Corral.
They suck that bad. You just named them after a buffet.
I can't remember.
How the Cowboys
Grand Canyon, I think it was. I don't remember.
How the Cowboys do last night?
You know, bar humbug.
I like your hat. No weapon form. That's nice.
Thank you very much. You're scared and you see me in a red hat, huh? You
Absolutely,
don't know.
yeah.
You just
I
don't
had to
know.
read it real
Today
quick.
Today is crazy.
Yo, it's Diddy birthday
Oh, word.
today.
Well, happy birthday, Diddy.
Nobody happy. Okay.
No, you can still wish that man a happy birthday.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, can we start off with some nice Diddy?
You're a ridiculous person
What?
for no reason. You just
What?
be trying. You just be wanting drama. Like you just want
I
to.
don't.
You just want to
Yo.
come in and shake the table and
No,
shake
I
the.
don't.
What can I say today that's going to have everybody
Not
saying
true.
Jess Hilarious needs to be canceled?
I'm like, all right, well, it's Kathy Griffin's birthday too. There you go.
Oh, drop on the clues bumps with Kathy.
I know that's your girl.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
I don't have a Kathy Griffin record. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, we got our donkey today.
I know. I was
Yeah,
going to
donkey
say,
Diddy,
so he got to
yes.
use her donkey today.
All right, well, that was awkward. Well, Pastor Michael Todd
Bring
will be
Jesus
joining-
into the room.
Bring Jesus in.
Lord have mercy.
Pastor Michael Todd will be joining us this morning.
Yes, absolutely. He's on a tour.
That's right.
With Todd Tribbett called the We Outside Tour. It's a 17-city national gospel and Christian music tour.
That's right.
That's taking place right now.
That's right.
But he'll be here to talk to us about all types of stuff, man. It's always, great having conversations with people like Pastor Michael Todd.
I wonder
right.
what he's going to do on the tour, though. Is he going to preach?
He does music.
No, he does music.
No, he does music, but he's not the artist, right? I think he's a producer.
Yeah, I think he had a band or group or something like
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's a group. They just put out an album.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of it.
Gotcha.
We're going to talk to him about all that this morning. And let's get the show cracking. We got front page news. Mimi will be joining us day 35 of the shutdown. Also voting. Today, are you out already? Or are you heading to the polls? We'll talk to all that and you can get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. Wake your ass up. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Now, last night, the Cowboys played the Arizona Cardinals. Cowboys lost. Drop a bomb for the Cardinals, please.
Why are you dropping a bomb for the Cardinals? The Cardinals suck just as bad as y'all do. Say
So?
3-5.
So?
Why are you dropping a clues bomb for the Cardinals?
Anybody who beats the
beat y'all.
Cowboys, I drop a bomb for. Good morning,
That's
Mimi.
silly.
No, it's not.
Okay.
I like it. What's up, Mimi?
Good morning, MV, Jess, Charlamagne. How y'all doing this morning?
Good morning,
morning.
Mimi.
Good morning. All right, well, we start this morning on day 35 of the government shutdown with the White House and Congress. They are still deadlocked over whether to extend those Affordable Care Act subsidies. Now, that's the program that helps keep premiums down for millions of Americans. Now, until a deal is reached, key agencies remain unfunded, and the ripple effects, they are spreading as the nation's air traffic control system is now nearing a breaking point. Now, the FAA says it is running dangerously low on staff, forcing it to slow or even stop flights as some of the country's busiest airports just to keep travelers safe. So this weekend alone, more than 10,000 flights were delayed. Nearly 400 more were canceled nationwide, with Dallas, Newark, Atlanta, and Houston among the hardest hits. Now, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy, he says the agency has issued a critical safety alert, meaning it is intentionally pacing out flights and reducing traffic to avoid accidents. Let's listen to what he had to say.
We will delay, we will cancel any kind of flight across the national airspace to make sure people are safe. But there is a level of risk that gets injected into the system when we have a controller that's doing two jobs instead of one. We manage that, we look out for it, and safety is the priority. But I would just tell you, as bad as it is, the numbers you just gave, we will look back, if the government doesn't open in the next week or two, we'll look back as these were the good days, not the bad days. It's only going to get worse.
Man.
Yeah. So really serious consequences there. Yeah, many of those workers, as we've been talking about, they haven't been paid in weeks. And the union that represents the shutdown, the union that represents the air traffic controllers, they are warning that as airports, they will continue to see a string of near misses. So in Boston, there was a Delta pilot who aborted a landing just so that he wouldn't hit someone else who was taking off. And in Cleveland, a Southwest jet, it narrowly missed a medical helicopter. And even in New York at LaGuardia, a United plane, it clipped another airplane's tail while 80% of the air traffic controllers were out. So we are seeing long lines on the ground too. There's viral video or viral pictures of Houston. The airport is wrapped. The lines are wrapped around the airport there. So it is getting really, really, really bad. So we will continue to watch what's going on in the sky. But now to the dinner table, where the Trump administration says that it will restart SNAP payments, but only partially. So more than 42 million Americans who rely on SNAP to buy groceries. Those benefits, they cost about $9 billion a month, but the administration says there's only $5 billion available in an emergency fund, and that's going to cover about half of what families usually get. Now, this move comes after 2 federal judges, they ordered the government to use that fund, calling it unlawful to freeze benefits during a shutdown. Now, food banks across the country, they are bracing for the fallout, trying to keep the shelves stocked while families wait on those delayed benefits. Let's listen to what's happening.
We don't know what to tell people when they can really start to expect those dollars to be seen on their EBT card. It takes time for them to process how much that payment is going to be to the states, and then for the states how to distribute that partial payment. So it's really challenging right now to communicate what people should be able to expect when they'll get their SNAP benefits. Food banks across the country are truly the supplement to the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. For every one meal that we provide, SNAP provides 9. It is a massive gap that food banks cannot fully fill. But right now, what I can tell you this, we're going to do whatever we can to try to reduce the pain that so many are feeling as a result of this government shutdown.
Man, salute to all the food banks, food pantries across the country. I want to salute the food bank in New York City. You know, last week I donated to have 25,000 meals given out from the food bank, and I wanted New Yorkers to match me. Man, they did more than match me. We've been able to provide 150,000 meals since last Friday. Dope. So thank you to the food bank in New York City, and if y'all want to continue to donate to them, go to foodbanknyc.org.
Yeah. And just to add to that, new SNAP rules that quietly took effect over the weekend. We didn't talk about this a little bit yesterday, but under Trump's big, beautiful bill, there are more changes now that are coming to the SNAP program. So there are new work requirements that will change who is now eligible for those payments. So if you are an able-bodied adult, is what they're calling it, who can work, train, or volunteer, you must do that for 80 hours a month to keep your benefits. Parents and caregivers, they are also filling it. So before, caring for a child under 18 made you exempt from that work rule. Now the cutoff is 14, and some exemptions are also rolled back, meaning if you're a veteran, if you're homeless, or if you are a former foster youth, you now have to meet stricter standards to qualify, and all that took place over the weekend.
That's a damn shame that they're doing that to the veterans. The veterans should be getting, free food aid just because they serve this country. Yeah. And also too, why do people act like the folks on SNAP don't work? Like, I've never known people who had SNAP not to work. They always worked, but you got to work because they may not be making enough money to pay for their rent, to pay for their bills, and to put food on the table. That's why they got SNAP.
Yep.
But that's because there's a misconception of who's on SNAP. So
a huge misconception. Most people feel like people on SNAP are not working. They're lazy. They got a bunch of kids. They sit up home and watch TV all day. But that's not factual.
Yeah, them guys. Some of those Republicans need to go down south and go to those rural areas. And those same people with the Trump signs in their yard and wearing their MAGA hats. Those low income white folks. Mm-hmm. They on welfare and SNAP just like everybody else.
Absolutely.
Actually, they make up the majority of people on SNAP benefits.
All right. Well, that is front page news. Thank you, Mimi. Everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open. Call us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Everything with me is blessed.
Call up now. 800-585-1051.
Not just me. I'm what the culture feeling.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, what's up? This is Isaiah Springfield.
What's up, bro? Take us off Bluetooth, please.
All right, hello. Can you hear me?
Good morning. What's up, brother? Get it off your chest.
Good morning. I didn't know if you guys already talked about it. I just wanted to say that today is the voting day for local elections. I just wanted to remind everybody to go out and vote today.
Okay.
It's a governor's race in New Jersey. I'm voting in that. Governor's race in Virginia. The mayoral race in New York City.
Yeah, I'm in Massachusetts, so I'm definitely going after work today.
Okay.
But y'all got a governor race too?
Yeah, and mayor races.
Mayor races, got you.
Okay. All right. Like he said, yeah, today is election day. We've been saying it all morning long. Get out there and vote this morning. Thank you, brother. Hello, who's this?
Hey, what's up, Envy? This is Front Page. What's going on, y'all?
What's up, brother? Get it off your chest.
Hey, man, Charlamagne the God. Yes.
Peace.
Yes. Yeah, it's real serious. Let me get off my chest with the government shutdown. What I'm saying is, this administration right now, they're really not caring about the people. And at the end of the day, Trump is Mr. Fire. He's firing everybody. And he clearly stated that before this happened. So what I'm saying is, for people to sit back, take this serious, forget about going to work for no pay. They're playing you in your face. Sit back, stand down, let this thing shut down. Because I'm telling you, they're not bringing you back. This is a whole new system coming in my opinion. And they're not bringing back these workers. They're playing in your faces. And you guys are really helping do it. You're doing what this corporation is supposed to be doing. And your money shouldn't be supplying the people right now. And if we're going to do it like that, then that's definitely telling me this is a whole new system. And we just have to look out for ourselves and do it a different way because the government is not the way.
That's very interesting. So you think that they want to force people to quit their jobs so they can bring in AI?
Absolutely. AI is taking over jobs. They're clearing them out. Humans are gone. And they're playing in your faces right now. They're not bringing these people back.
Interesting.
Thank you, brother. Hello, who's this?
Joe Green from Florida. Good morning, family.
What's up, brother? Get off your chest.
Yeah, listen, all these lobbyists. I think it should be a law that they shouldn't get paid either. It should be a law. If they're gonna close the government down, they should get paid either.
You mean the lobbyists? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about when they
You talking about the government?
You mean the elected officials?
Yeah, elected officials. He feels like the government should down, they shouldn't get paid too. And I agree with you. Yeah. Because it's like they getting paid, so they might not have to force it or even go to it because they getting paid regardless.
Bro, do you know how much? You know how the outrage would be if, like, when the government shut down, these corporate, like, number one, we didn't have to pay taxes, and number two, I forgot what I was gonna say. God damn it, I'm getting old.
You getting old.
Now, we didn't have to pay taxes, and something else I was about to say. I don't remember.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. It's a new day. This is your time to get it off your chest. Wake up. Whether you're mad or blessed.
It's time to get up and get something.
Call up now. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Hello, hi.
What's your name, Mama?
Hi. I want to be anonymous.
Okay, Miss Anonymous, get it off your chest.
I want to get off my chest. I just want you guys to know when you guys are going through the airport, just thank the officers for coming to work and not being paid. And we understand that y'all frustrated because of the long lines, but we frustrated as well.
That's right. I agree. We all in this together. I completely agree with you.
You right. You are so right. I did that flying out of Charlotte this weekend and flying into Charlotte. So you are so right.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And also, I want to call out the FNG for New York City. He don't want us to get no type of gifts from the passengers, from the airlines. They just want us to be slaving in there.
That's horrible.
So y'all can't accept nothing from passengers. Y'all can't accept nothing.
I get why they say they don't want
nothing.
I get why they don't say the money, but they should be able to get gift cards. They should be able to get food.
But why can't they accept the money?
Because they're saying if you could bribe somebody to get something through.
Oh, okay,
you see what I'm saying? You get money, here's a little $100, slide this through. But I get it. But they should be able to get food or breakfast or dinner or lunch to help somebody somehow, some way. You know?
We can't get nothing. We can't take nothing. We can't do nothing. No gift cards, no gas cards, nothing.
Y'all better start whispering them cash apps. Telling you, whisper them cash apps. Can't nobody prove that they sending you cash apps.
That's a fact. So, also, I want you guys to keep in mind, anybody listening, just make sure when you guys are traveling, please, 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 thank the officers because you don't know if they come to work doing their job. They forcing us to come to work. They telling us if we call out, we're going to lose our jobs.
You're right.
So you don't know who in there doing their job the way they're supposed to be.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. And how many times people try to walk through with some weed and you just turn your head the other way?
Well, weed is illegal, sir.
Never.
You can't spot weed through the airport.
You can't?
No.
Yes, what?
I don't be doing that noise. You're right.
All right.
Yeah.
But thank you guys. Thank you for taking my call.
Thank you.
You know what I wanted to say? I remember what I wanted to say. if we didn't have to pay taxes during the government shutdown, and if these corporations didn't get paid either, meaning we didn't have to pay them during the government shutdown, like if you are a federal worker, you don't got to pay no rent, no mortgage, no light bills, no gas bills, no nothing. If you work for the federal government and when the government is shut down, you think that these corporations and billionaires wouldn't be going crazy right now? These corporations and billionaires would be pushing back against the government, demanding that they do something to reopen this government if they weren't getting paid as well. If you're a federal worker, though, only if you're a federal worker. If you're a federal worker, you should be exempt from having to pay anything during the government shutdown. I guarantee that would make these corporations lose their mind.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. We got the latest with Loren coming up. What we talking about, Loren?
Good morning, y'all. We're talking about Jake Paul and Gervonta Tank Davis. That fight that was supposed to happen in Atlanta is canceled, and we got some details exclusively as to why.
Why we can't see Loren?
I can see her.
Where's she at?
She on the screen.
Oh, well, all I see is Mimi.
Oh, no, she up there.
You never see me.
That's facts.
I know that's
You don't
right.
see yourself.
Oh, my God.
Okay,
Here we go.
that's what I be trying to get you to do every day.
Good morning.
See yourself.
I miss you guys.
Good morning.
I'm bringing back a gift.
We got the latest with Laura when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club.
Getting
Good morning.
deep.
The Breakfast Club.
Yes, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, and it's time for the latest with Loren LoRosa.
Lauren becoming a straight fact.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything. And
She be having the latest on you.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On The Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
LL Cool Bay.
Hey, y'all. Good morning.
Hey, girl.
So that fight that was supposed to go down with Jake Paul and Gervonta Tank Davis in Miami on November 14th is not happening. It has been canceled officially, and this comes, not too long after Gervonta Tank Davis was accused of assaulting a woman at a strip club. So MVP Promotions, which is the promotional group behind the fight, posted a statement yesterday that said Most Valuable Promotions and Netflix have announced that Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis, originally scheduled for Friday, November 14th in Miami, will no longer be moving forward. They say our team has worked closely with all parties to navigate this situation responsibly because last week they had announced that they were investigating into the assault claims by the woman and trying to figure out how they were going to move forward. The CEO of the company says, while we will not be moving forward with this event, our plan still remains for Jake Paul to headline an event on Netflix in 2025. Details regarding the new date, location, Jake's opponent, and additional bouts will be shared as soon as they are finalized. We thank Netflix and thank the venue as well for their partnership. And they say they appreciate continued support. There's also a plan in place already for fans who have purchased tickets. They say if you purchase tickets via Ticketmaster for the fight, you'll automatically get a refund however you purchased. And then if you purchase through a third party, they say you should contact your third party. And then they have an assistant, like an email that you can reach out to if you need help navigating the situation. But
let me ask you a question, Lauren.
Lauren.
There must be like a video or something because it's a civil lawsuit and it's just allegations. It's not criminal. So there must be something that, made them be like, oh no, we got to back away from this.
Yeah, so we actually have some exclusive details. So we were told by a source that would know that there is an alleged video of the incident. We were also told that, it's not just about the incident, although I'm sure that had a pretty big that was a pretty big reason for why we got to this point. But we're also told when it comes to Gervonta Tank Davis, I was told by the source that people working close to production allege that he is horrible to work with. He was very late all the time, and there was issues with getting him to promote the fight. All this on top of the fact that I'm told that the tickets weren't selling well in the first place. And then now you have this, these allegations of assault that come from this woman in Florida, and they just decided to pull the plug.
Now, two questions. The woman in Florida, is that his baby mother? Or no, this is another separate incident?
No, this is a separate incident. It's a woman named Courtney Rossell. She claimed that her and Gervonta Tank Davis had a private, intimate relationship over the last 5 months. And she says that it hasn't been anything but smooth. She wrote in the lawsuit that was filed in Miami that she alleges that he beat her up and threatened her on several different occasions. And then even allegations of I'll kill you and, things like that. And that there was, in the lawsuit, she mentions that it got worse at one point because She alleges that he attacked her while she was working. She's a VIP cocktail waitress at Tootsie's. And she alleges that he showed up around like a little bit after 4 o'clock in the morning one day, found her in the VIP lounge. She alleges that he forcibly grabbed her and dragged her through the stairway, through a kitchen, through a back entrance, all the way into the parking garage.
And Tootsie's is a gentleman's club in Florida.
Can we drop on a close bounce for Tootsie's in Miami, please?
Oh, you frequent?
I've been. I frequented.
Yeah, so she's alleging a lot. So if there is a video that shows any of this, you know what I mean? Like that would definitely make anybody with some money on the line back away.
Yeah, there's cameras all over Tootsie's, I'm sure.
Yeah. Now also too, so
wait, they said it wasn't selling at all?
I heard that too, though.
Like the tickets wasn't selling?
I heard the tickets weren't moving like they wanted them to as well.
So they're saying he was supposed to get like a $40 million plus payday.
$40 million. What did Jake Paul say, Lauren?
So Jake Paul posted on his story last night, 10 minutes after the announcement went live, and he said, Gervonta Davis is an actual walking human piece of garbage.
Damn.
Working with him is the absolute nightmare, the unprofessionalism, the bizarre requests, showing up hours late to shoots, to the numerous arrests and related accusations and lawsuit. If you support this man, you support the most vile sin a man can commit. I did not want to give this, I'm going to say alleged woman abuser a platform to grow his fans or to grow his bank account. My company champions women. He's talking about MVP. I'm so sorry to everyone involved, mostly to the undercard fighters, to my team at MVP, and to my team who worked so hard prepping for this fight, sacrificing time with loved ones, kids, just for this fool to lose his unintelligent mind again. It's scary that the devilish men like this can rise to the top of culture and sports, including positions of power. I hope you people moving forward look beyond his fake streetwear pieces, and then he put swag and captions, and search for something deeper to be a fan of. As for me, I'm on to the next as always.
I mean, that's unfortunate. One thing I tell everyone around me, and I stress that to every young person around me, when you work with people, you want folks to say that you are a pleasure to work with. If the people you are working with say that, then you will always get work. Do you think these companies like a Netflix want to pay tens of millions of dollars to someone that's causing them stress?
No.
Nobody's bigger than the program.
No, not at all. So who is he fighting next? Because he said the fight's still going to happen, right? Do they have options of who he's going to fight?
They don't. So
He's looking for people that want to hospitalize him. The names I saw, I'm like, boy, I mean, Tank would have been a tough for him too, but Tank's a lot smaller. But you talking about Andre Ward, Terrence Crawford, man, if you don't sit down
You
somewhere,
said Terrence
Jake Paul,
Crawford?
Yes.
Oh, he's
Andre
wild.
Ward too.
Wow.
And I rock with Jake Paul. I think Jake Paul does a phenomenal job. But come on now.
Yeah, he's
Cut it
better
out.
stop.
He's
I did see
rocking
Ryan
him as a
Garcia, right?
fighter, as what he's doing in the
Oh, I love
promotion.
what he's doing with MVP. I love what he's doing
Ryan
with MVP.
Garcia?
I thought
Heard
somebody
Ryan
mentioned
Garcia.
Ryan
I saw
Garcia.
that too.
I heard Ryan Garcia too. And some of the websites I was reading and preparing for this, a lot of those sports websites were saying that that's like a big rumor too.
But Ryan
Garcia.
got another fight lining up though. I forgot what the guy, Mario something. Yeah, Mario something. I forgot his last
40
name.
million, you want to fight him? I'll do 2 rounds, you do 2?
No.
Hey,
but
yo.
listen, I will say this too. This is probably the first time in a long time that Tank hasn't been the A side. And I wonder if that was messing with him as well. Because Jake
That
Paul
ego.
is absolutely the A side.
Yeah.
Yes, it
Right.
is.
Yeah, I get
probably
what
that
you're
ego.
Yeah, I
I
hate
mean-
to see when people get in their own way, though.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
for
Like,
sure.
they get in their own way
That's
for
exactly
a huge
what I was
payday
about.
to make sure that
Yes.
he could take care of his family, his kids, and you know.
Well,
and
we're
his
only
friends.
hearing one side, even though we've heard this from a lot of different people.
I
We're
did
still
reach
only
out.
hearing one side.
We are, and I did
But the
reach
fact
out.
the fight's not going to happen is you know,
Oh, yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
that's
Yeah, a lot of people are going
You
to
reached out to Gervonta?
not him directly, and I mean, if you want to help me, Jess, I know that you also
Yeah,
like,
you don't talk to me either.
I reached out to a team member that I knew that worked with him that would not give me any comment. But you know, one of the biggest things when you talk about envy, what you're talking about, like people getting in their own way, is you got to think about like why people show up for Gervonta Tank Davis so much. Like he represents so much from people from where he's from,
Hell
from
yeah.
certain areas. He employs so many people. So something like this, especially if this is about to be what it's about to look like for the rest of his career, because he's been saying he doesn't even want to fight anymore. This is a horrible way to, you know, go out on top of everything that he's done. So it's just sad to see.
All right. All right. Well, that is the latest with Lauren. Thank you, Lauren.
You're welcome.
All
Hey,
right.
yo, did you know how water gets inside of a coconut? You ever think about that?
You high?
She definitely.
No, look, do you know how water gets inside? Do you drink coconut water?
All right, yeah,
One of
tell
you.
us how.
hungover.
Tell us how
So
it
when you
happens.
hungover, all right. So this is the thing: the coconut liquid is referred to as endosperm, right? So it's a creamy tissue that produces.
The texture is like that.
Yeah. That's crazy, right?
It was crazy.
High thoughts with Jess
Don't play me
Hilarious.
like that, yo, for real. No. It's not my thought. I saw it. It's these two guys that be doing like making you think. I think they be high, but it's not me.
You took
You're
edible
definitely
this
high
morning?
right
You
now.
took
I'm
edible
looking
this
like,
morning?
dang,
You're 100% high this morning.
no, I'm not.
Yes,
I'm
you
really
did.
not.
Yes,
Y'all
you
can
did.
really see it
Your
when I'm
eyes are
high.
low.
We
Your eyes
can.
are kind of
There's
low
these
this
big
morning.
ass lashes. No, I'm serious.
Wow.
Like that's crazy though. Cocoa nut endosperm. Sorry.
All right. When we come back, we got
That's
front
how
page
Javante
news.
was showing up to the Jake Paul promotions. They was like, you know what? Let's.
What you say?
We got front page news when we come back, man. And then Pastor Michael Todd will be joining
Yes,
us.
indeed.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Start off with sports. Last night, the Cowboys lost.
Yeah, whatever. Listen, salute to Cayenne Anthony, man. Drop on the clues bombs for Cayenne Anthony. He had his debut last night with
How'd he do?
Syracuse. He had 15 points,
Oh, wow.
man. Yeah,
As a
Cayenne
freshman?
balled up. As a freshman, that was his first game. He had 15 points. I think he was 6 for 10 shooting.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, so he balled out. Salute
I
to
see
Cayenne.
Lala and Grandmoms was there.
Yep.
Yeah, I love
Yep.
to see that, man.
Yeah, 15 points on 6 to 10 shooting, 3 rebounds, 3 assists in 28 minutes, man. So
Get it,
salute
young
to
man.
young Cayenne.
That's
Syracuse won last night too, 85-47 against Binghamton.
Okay, but don't forget the Cowboys lost last night. The Arizona
Yo, I
Cardinals
don't
beat them
care.
27-17. Now, I just want to make sure people know.
You know
What's
the
up?
Giants lost on Sunday too, right? See, this
That's
is the problem
so
with New
old.
York. The
That's so
hypocrisy
old.
in New York is so ridiculous. Like, you know the Giants got their ass beat on Sunday, right?
That's so
Right.
old. We're not
Oh,
talking about
please.
that. We're
Nah,
talking about
that's so
yesterday.
old.
That's so old. Like, he's like a chick. Just want to talk about old stuff. Like, nah, that was old.
No, New Yorkers are like chicks that want to talk about old stuff. That's all y'all do is live off y'all old glory days.
But Cowboys
Okay.
ain't got no old glory days. They super
No,
old.
we definitely got old glory days. Okay, the
morning,
90s
Mimi.
was our era.
I'm sorry, Mimi. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry,
boo.
Mimi. Good morning, Mimi.
Good morning, y'all. Happy Election Day. So today is Election Day, and the stakes are high coast to coast from City Hall in New York to state houses in Virginia and in New Jersey, and even out here in California. So in New York City, though, President Trump is turning heads with a surprise endorsement. He's backing former Governor Andrew Cuomo. He's a lifelong Democrat running as an independent instead of Republican nominee Curtis Sliwa. Now, on Truth Social, Trump told supporters yesterday, whether you personally like Cuomo or not, you have no choice. He urged voters not to back Sliwa, calling it a vote for Zohran Mamdani. Now, Mamdani, he was on CNN last night. He was firing back, saying that the endorsement proves that Cuomo and Trump are cut from the same cloth. Let's listen to what he had to say.
But I do think New Yorkers must understand that Andrew Cuomo waited until the final day before the election to have this be revealed. He wanted to be able to make the message to Democrats that he was in fact the governor that he said he was, and then right at the last moment, the last opportunity to fully embrace the MAGA movement that we have long said he is tied to.
So Mamdani, he's also responding to Trump's remarks on 60 Minutes, where the president said that he would withhold federal money from New York City if he wins. Let's listen to that as well.
So I think you could clearly see that Donald Trump is threatened by our campaign. He's threatened by it because, like his, we've diagnosed the crisis in working class New Yorkers' lives, the cost of living. But unlike him, we're actually going to deliver on that. And that is a contrast that he can't bear to see. And this money that we're talking about, it's money that New York City is owed. It's not Donald Trump's to decide which city or state will get what money. This is the money that New Yorkers are owed, and this is the money that we're going to fight for.
So that was him just responding to that. And so New Yorkers, of course, today is the day to vote. Meanwhile, in New Jersey and Virginia, voters are electing governors today. In New Jersey, Democrat Mikey Sherrill and Republican Jack Ciattarelli, they have sparred over affordability, from housing to taxes to utility bills. And in Virginia, Democrat Abigail Spanberger, she is centering her message on the economy. She's tying the ongoing shutdown and job cuts to Trump's policies. Her opponent, Republican Winsome Earl-Sears, and she's leaned heavily into social issues, but so far she's struggled to gain traction with voters who are worried about their wallet. And out here in California, voters are weighing in on Proposition 50 today, and that's the measure that would redraw the state's congressional maps to temporarily add 5 Democrat-leaning seats. So from the economy to housing to drawing the maps, there's local elections almost going on in every city, and today is the day to make your voice heard. So Election Day is underway right now.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to get my sticker when I go vote for governor of New Jersey. And I want to tell New Yorkers, if you support Zohran Mamdani and you want Zohran Mamdani to win, you better go out there and vote today. Okay, don't listen to the polls and think that he has it in the bag, because I believe the election is going to be way closer than people think. And folks are definitely mobilizing against Zohran Mamdani. You know what I'm saying? So you better, if you for him, you better mobilize for him, because they definitely mobilizing against him.
Yeah, in a very big way. And while voters are making big decisions at the polls, there's another chapter closing this week for families in the DMV area. So, Jess, I have a question for you. You grew up in Baltimore. Did you ever go to Six Flags in Bowie?
Absolutely, I did. That was like the park for us. Like, please don't tell me what I think you better tell me. What's that?
I am about to tell you what you think I'm about to tell you.
No.
So, yes, it is. There's a lot of memories tied to that park. It's trending on social media this morning, and that's because after 50 years in operation, Six Flags America has officially closed its doors.
Trash. Why?
I wasn't going.
The economy, but basically, the company says that it is no longer part of its larger Six Flags Corporation. They said that the Bowie location, it no longer fits into its long-term plan. And so the park, it's water park. So what's that, Hurricane Harbor?
Yes, Hurricane Harbor. Hurricane Bay. I'm sorry, Hurricane Bay. That's what it is.
All of that, the 100 rides, the show, the slides, the roller coasters, it is all gone. So this past weekend, crowds, they packed in for one last visit before it permanently shut down. But for families, including you, Jess, it's marking the end of an era. A lot of summer memories and roller coasters and all that. So it's
absolutely. So are they going to put something else right there, or are they just like, no, y'all can't have nothing, bye?
They didn't say yet. They just said right now it's closing, and they want people to kind of visit their other locations. So I think there's a Six Flags in New Jersey, Texas.
It's about 3 hours away.
Yeah, but
7A on the turnpike.
Nah, y'all don't understand how close that was to my house. Like, that was so close. We used to go there. I used to sneak in. Like, it would be crazy.
That's exactly why they had to close.
And that's why they closed.
That's exactly why they had to close. People like you that was sneaking in. Yep.
Oh, my God.
Yep. That's exactly why.
Because they wasn't making no money.
Exactly.
No money.
Yep.
Well, they made it easy. They ain't really had people working there, man. They ain't made it easy, so people would just go in. Damn. Oh, my God.
Yeah. All right. Sunday was the last day. So, and while one institution is closing and saying goodbye, another one is celebrating a big milestone. So Howard University, where I went to school, it just got a major boost thanks to philanthropist Mackenzie Scott. And she's donating $80 million to the university in unrestricted funds. Yeah, it's $80 million.
Damn.
So that means because it's unrestricted, the money can be used wherever it's needed the most. Now, this isn't her first time giving back. So when you add her earlier gifts, so $40 million in 2020, $12 million in 2023. So Scott's total support for Howard now tops $132 million.
Wow.
I know that is a lot of money.
I can't wait till I can do stuff like that. I cannot wait till you hit $80 million to South Carolina State University.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing. So the school says they plan to put $17 million toward the College of Medicine to help launch a new academic medical center, and millions more will go to students in need. But Howard isn't even the only HBCU benefiting from her generosity. In the past weeks, she's given $38 million to Spelman, $63 million to Morgan State, and $38 million to Alabama State University. So she's also Jeff Bezos' ex-wife, in case anyone didn't know that, and she has pledged to give away most of her fortune, and she's clearly keeping her promise.
What is she doing that just to piss Jeff Bezos off? She know Jeff Bezos is racist. She's like, I got something for you. Oh, I'll take all your money and give it to these HBCUs. Nah, boo boo.
Hey, yo.
What if? I don't know what her reasoning for doing it is, but salute to her, man. Damn, man, Mackenzie Scott be doing it. Salute to her.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of money given away there. So, that's your front page news, y'all. I'm Mimi Brown. Follow me. I'm Mimi Brown TV. For more stories, follow the Black Information Network. Download the free iHeartRadio app and visit BINnews.com.
All right. Thank you, Mimi.
Peace, Mimi.
Thank you.
Now, when we come back, Pastor Michael Todd will be joining us. We're going to talk to him next, so don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
everybody? It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building. We have Pastor Mike Todd. Welcome back, brother.
What's going on, fam? Y'all good today?
Yes, how you feeling?
How you doing, brother?
I feel great, man. Y'all look good in here.
Oh, thank you. Before we dive into anything, I do have a question because they were making fun of me, right?
What's up?
I was speaking to a pastor, and we were talking about the celebration of Halloween.
Okay.
Right? And we used to go all out as a family. We used to do these videos and, make it fun, right? We used to decorate the house. And the pastor said, I don't know if it's a good idea to go that far into it. She said, I'm not going to tell you don't trick or treat, but what you're doing might be a little too far.
I got you.
What's your thoughts on it?
So there's a whole bunch of different camps on this, especially as people are actually coming out of that holiday. My thing is, this is a season where the origins of it are very dark, demonic, let's say evil. There are specific things, though, that happen in our culture that I believe can be redeemed. So I have little kids that actually like dressing up. And if they dress up not on Halloween, it's not a bad thing. It's like, oh, look at him. He looks like a little princess or anything like that. So what me and my family do is we use this opportunity to reach people with what we believe, with faith. We use this moment to bless people, to give to them, to actually, this is a time for people to actually meet their neighbors. Do you know how many people live in their neighborhood and never talk to their neighbors? Never actually, you drive by them, you look at their Christmas light, but you never talk to them. So we use this as a moment to actually meet our neighbors. We invite them to church. We bless them with the best candy. We actually talk to them and use it because all things can actually work together for good. I definitely think that there are some evil things that happen in this season. Also, I think to the pure, all things are pure. And there's something good that can come out of every situation. Also at the church, we do fall festivals and we bring kids to the church and we take something that culture uses sometime to glorify something else and we try to figure out a way where we can put hope, love, joy, peace in the middle of it. And so I just would encourage everybody to use this as a moment to come together and not divide.
You know what's so interesting? I don't think nobody's thinking about Halloween as something evil. It's community, it's joy, like you said, it's the giving of the candy, it's a bonding thing with the family and the neighbors. Like I don't think nobody's looking at it like.
Now there are some evil stuff. Come on now, hold on, wait a minute. I mean, first off, all of the why he gonna do that to me? Why are you asking that?
Kids dress up as devils.
Come on, man, don't do it like that.
People dress up as devils.
And we do know one day. And when people do this all year round, one day of people pretending,
no.
Bad,
I think that
so horror movies are evil too.
I think a lot of the origins of them are a lot of the killing, a lot of the evil spirits, a lot of the ghost stuff, a lot of demonic activity, the seances, the Ouija board. I mean, I could go on and on and on. I do believe that stuff is demonic and is spiritual from darkness.
What about hip hop? When you playing the records about people killing each other, and
I think a lot of that is evil origin as well.
But you know what?
Let's be honest.
But you know what?
You gonna stop playing those records, Envy?
Charlamagne, he grew up Jehovah's Witness, and so he wasn't able to celebrate a bunch of holidays. So
I got
he is living out his little boy.
I think it's different.
You know what I mean?
Worshiping.
So he don't even look at it as a
I got you.
demonic and all of that.
What are you about to say?
No, I'm asking, but somebody would say that it's more diving into demonic ways and worshiping the demons, worshiping.
You don't think that music does that?
You worship it?
Satan what was Satan? The minister of music, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
But do you worship it? You worship music?
Yes, I do actually. I love hip hop.
I think that
worship is a little different than
love it.
Hold on. Worship is a definite bowing down to something. Correct. Okay, so let's be very clear about that. And music is a conduit of worship. Absolutely. So I would encourage everybody, whatever you're listening to, there is something that can get into your heart, your spirit, your mind, your soul that will make you do things that is not what you would really want to do. It begins to show your allegiance and to make idols of different things. And so that's why music is so powerful. And I will say, I agree with you that the origins of a lot of the music that is out and that we listen to is from evil nature.
Music is way more powerful than Halloween.
Oh, completely.
It's not even close.
But that's why you have to have strong will. If you have your own, you know what I'm saying, you got strong will, then you won't be affected. You know what I mean?
I will say that a strong will get you so far, but there are things that are more powerful than a will. there are decisions that you can make to partner with certain things that are stronger than your decision. No, I don't want to do that. How many people have said, I ain't going back to that dude, and he called you at nighttime and you end up in his bed?
Damn.
Hold on. Let me just say.
From Halloween
I'm just trying to say.
Trick or treat.
What I'm saying is, how many times have we said we're not going to eat the donut? And we're sitting there with a box of Krispy Kremes. How many times have we said, so strong will is not always enough? I really believe that you have to not just have strong will, you actually have to have disciplines, practices, things that are accountable around you. Because if you don't, you will end up, I think everybody listening and everybody in this room has done stuff we had a strong will that we were not going to do.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's why I think that we really have to put our faith in something that's stronger than our strong will and have a foundation that'll never change. And for me, that's Jesus Christ.
See, Charlamagne is the type of person, you give up cigarettes and he'd be like, but you're still drinking soda though. But
can I be
comfortable with what I want to be comfortable with, sir?
I'm not judging. I'm just saying. But also, too, what he failed to mention is, I don't think you can do a little bit of evil.
What do you mean?
So if you think something is wrong, you can't do a little bit of it.
I got you.
You understand what I'm saying?
I hear you.
So either you're gonna stop doing it altogether, or you're still. Still sinning.
I'm just not diving into the huge thing that I used to do before and do these huge videos and decorations and productions. I'm not doing that. If my kids wanted to dress up and trick or treat with their friends, I'm cool with it. But I'm not opening up my door for that negativity in my house.
We got to celebrate this. This is progression, though, and not perfection. And I think that everybody has to do that, because there will be the Charlamagnes of this world that always try to pick out what you're not doing.
Yes, every day.
But I need. I felt that you need an amen right there, huh?
Yes.
But I feel like that's not the way that people change. People don't fall into their vices all of a sudden. They fall in progressively. It's watching something, it's doing something, it's then participating in it all the time, and it's becoming it.
No, this is all of a sudden. Because on Friday, he was telling us how he forgot his costume. He was supposed to be Dame Dash, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden today, he was like, my pastor said.
A million times. But I said it clearly.
And then in the next break, shout out to everybody who celebrated Halloween this week.
But it's the thing. But see,
the transition is messy.
The production, I'm not doing the production and opening up my house to that.
Envy, I'm with you, bro.
I still go out with my kids.
Hey, listen, do not let him or anybody else.
Don't do anybody else. It's him.
Okay, it's just Charlamagne. But this is what I'm saying. Hey, bro, the truth of the matter is all transitions and have tension. When you're trying to make a change, especially when you have been something else, you have to realize that people won't understand your transition, because a lot of times that transition is supposed to happen in the dark. It's supposed to have a dark room. You have to develop into that thing. And because you guys do everything in front of everybody and somebody can pull up what you said last week or last year or last month, and like you not that, hey, forget all of that. For everybody that's listening in this room right now and that's in here, progression is messy.
Would you tell Bruce Jenner the same thing?
In my mind.
Because I was thinking that when he started saying transition.
What? Nothing. And again, what I'm going to tell you is progression and changing into who God has created you to be is a messy process. And sometimes you go back and forth. Sometimes you're trying to figure it out. Sometimes you're trying to feel what's real to you and what you actually have to do.
You're one of the few pastors who really speak the language of coaching, right? Where's the line between relevance and reverence for you?
Yeah, so the line is at the conviction. I really have a relationship with God where he will correct me and convict me, and I have a relationship with people who have the sit down and shut up card in my life. And most people, when they get to certain levels, nobody can tell them nothing. But I have a wife, shout out to my wife Natalie, who is the greatest gift that God ever gave me. I met my wife when I was 15 years old, and we've been together for 23 years, married 15, 4 kids later, and she's the only woman that sees me fully. And when I say fully, she sees my insecurities, she sees my faults, she sees my lack, she sees my successes, and God gave her to me to be a mirror. She don't care about none of this. She don't care about anything. She cares that I am a man of God and I do what I say. And so, first off, if I'm coming home laying next to that every night, that's a line. Hey, Mike, that was too far. For real? Hey, you shouldn't have said that. Oh, dang, I thought that, so I have people like that in my life, and that's just, she's the main one, but I have several others. And so I approach everything with reverence. I think that sometimes people get confused though, the way people present something with being irreverent just because it's different. And one of the things that I know for me is like, I would be this way if I was an Amazon truck driver. I would like clothes. I would listen to music. I would do and God doesn't bless who you pretend to be.
That's right.
He blesses who you really are.
Yes.
And so for me, it's like God's changed me every part of my life throughout this journey. And he's continuing to change me. That's why I lead a church called Transformation Church. I will not be the same this time next year. Something in me will have changed, and prayerfully something in you would have changed. And that's why a lot of time we take snapshots of people in their life and we keep them there. But please make sure you running a movie on me, because I'm going to keep changing. I mean, 3 years ago I was 275 pounds.
Stop lying.
I am not playing with
Let me
you,
see the
Jess.
picture.
I'll give you, pull up a picture of me at 200.
You was fat.
275 pounds. I was hiding it in them 3X, 4X, Supreme. I was fly. You couldn't tell. But then God convicted me. He said, how you going to tell these people to live right and you are going to commit sin every day with your fork?
Gluttony.
Nobody
That's why
talks
you said
about
the thing about the donuts. That was you.
That was me. Because the truth of the matter is I was sinning not with a woman, I was sinning with a donut. And every Hey, listen, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
People crazy, man. I get what you say. Hey, y'all laugh about it.
No. It's funny. But the truth of the matter is people are out here judging other people for lying and committing adultery. And they's doing it all while committing sin.
That's real. That's real.
Like food was meant for us to be nourished to fulfill God's plan, not to become something to give us peace when we need to go to him for peace.
Yeah.
And so, again, that conviction came to me, and God was like, I don't want you to say nothing until you get your life in order. And so I turned my garage into a gym. I heard a personal trainer. Me and my wife work out every day together. And I've lost 60 pounds. My wife finer than she ever been in her whole life. God, I thank you. And what I'm saying is, but it came because I got convicted.
Yeah.
And again, we all miss the mark. Everybody misses the mark and falls short of the glory of God. But we all got to keep trying.
You know what? Yes.
I was 275.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but
yeah,
and
and
still
I was,
not like
yeah,
big
it was under there.
He big enough.
It was under there. It was under there.
He not big as but he big enough.
What's wrong with you?
God doesn't bless who you pretend to be. He blesses who you really are. I do not cuss though, but he doesn't. But you're fine.
He don't smoke. He don't drink. So what you going over there for?
Hey, listen, don't judge her. Listen, you can cuss around me.
Thank you.
You're still.
You shouldn't.
Why?
I'm gonna tell your mama.
Why?
What would your mama say?
This is religion.
The same thing you said, but
speak on that.
This is religion.
Speak on that.
What's happening right now is religion. Religion says that I'm doing something because of who's around. I'm doing something because of how it makes me look. I'm doing something because of how I want you to view me. If that's not who you really are, it can never change. And so for me, I tell people all the time, if you cuss around me.
Okay.
Something in me, though, my prayer is we spend enough time together would allow you to see that that's not the type of language that you have to use to get your point across.
Right.
But if that's what you choose, I would still rather be connected to you and have access to you and love you and be able to be an answer to your problems than to be disconnected because you cuss.
Right.
Now I draw the line at Coke and
Coke. Well, I don't do none of that.
I'm saying don't do that around me. Some stuff you can't do around me.
I mean, there are tons of things you can't do around me just for the reasons of what I'm trying to live. But the truth of the matter is sometimes we use those things and we act like that's a God thing. And it's actually your personal thing.
That's real.
Like, stop putting everything on God and say, like, I don't like when you cuss around me.
Right.
Like, hey.
But certain things are respect, though. Like, you ain't gonna curse around your mama.
You are certainly
Some
right.
people do, depending on who your mama is.
Right.
And what I'm saying is, if you don't do it around your mama, but you do it around everybody else, you're a faker. And what happens
could it be a respect thing? Because you don't curse around your mother.
But what I'm saying is you're disintegrated. You are learning and practicing being different people. And there are too many people, why depression is on high, why people are dealing with anxiety, because they forget who they have to show up as. So every room I walk into, I show up as myself. I don't have to change. I live a whole life. Most people, depending on who walks in, the bishop walks in, the CEO walks in, a celebrity walks in, they are trying to figure out, who do I need to be right now?
So if you curse in front of your friends, you should curse in front of your mama, or you're a faker?
Yes.
Well, this is the thing.
That sounds
This
crazy.
is the thing.
But
my mother would whip my butt.
Yes.
So that's the thing, though. You know what I'm saying?
You been a faker. Say yes.
So the truth of the matter is, because there's a reason why she doesn't want you to talk like that, and you're choosing to go beyond that because I'm going to live my own life. It's your own personal convictions. I'm just saying that I'd rather you be the same way so that God could actually change you instead of him having to find which version of you going to be today.
Is it conditioning or conviction? And what I mean by that is, as Jess said, we're all conditioned to not talk like that in front of our parents for the most part, right?
Yeah.
So is it conditioning or conviction? Like, because I don't curse in front of my mom just because I know she ain't going for it.
Right.
Again, I think it could actually be it's conditioning. Like, you know that, for especially in the black household. Like, there's certain things you don't do here. But wait till y'all kids start doing it. Do you let your kids cuss in front of you?
Goddamn. I mean, oh my God. Not you.
What'd you say?
No, I don't.
Do you let your kids cuss in front of you?
Hell no.
Do you let your kids cuss in front of you?
No, but I have asked my 17-year-old, when she was younger, 16, I said, do you curse? And she was like, yes. So all of you, you know what I mean?
Can I just be as your brother?
Yes.
You're living in a state of delusion. Watch. Because you literally are doing the same thing your parents did to you. You've been conditioned, and you know your kids are doing the same thing you're doing. But for respect purposes, you would rather not teach them how to have a stronger vocabulary or teach them a reason why they cuss or do it. You would rather it just be a secret from you. And just don't do it around me. But then you could go online and see them cussing out people. And listen, all of y'all are like, it's a respect thing. And it's like, all we're doing is keeping the cycle going. We're not changing language. We're not increasing vocabulary. We're not giving reasons or even understanding reasons why they're doing it. All we're doing is creating a barrier for them to be inauthentic around us. And so most parents are not the people their kids go to when they're in need, because there's all of these micro fake things that we put up around ourselves. So when I'm really struggling, I'm not coming to you because I can't be real, because I'm pissed that these people did this, and I need to cuss to whoever I'm talking to right now. And I can't cuss to my parents because it's disrespectful. So I got hurt, and I'm pissed, and I'm mad, and I can't do this. And we condition them to do that. So all I'm saying to you is, like, it's delusional.
I don't disagree with you, but I feel like we're kind of conflating two issues. And what I mean by that is, when my daughter, she'll be 18 next year, she curls in front of me, I don't care at that point.
You're just talking about in the season that you're raising her.
Absolutely.
I get it.
And I also think that, I think I lost my other point. Oh, I did lose my other point.
It's all right.
Yes, but that is the
in the season that you're, I do believe the Bible says train a child in the way they should go, so when they get old, they won't depart from it. It's not just what you say, though. It is what you do. You're training them both ways. So if you're teaching your children or teaching anybody, hey, you can do this, just don't do it around me. Is that really what we're trying to teach them?
No.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm just teaching them that everything, there's a season for everything. You turn 18, you're an adult now, you can have that conversation. The other thing I was going to say is, I don't think, that was what I was talking about. I don't think cursing is a barrier that keeps children from wanting to be open with you. I think that you just want to establish a level of trust to where they feel like they can talk to you about anything. And I don't think them having to curse keeps that.
I think the way that some parents act when their kids say things they hear their parents say does create barriers. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
I know what you're saying.
I counsel and work with a lot of people that do not have healthy relationships with their parents.
If you act like this over a curse word, imagine how you act if I tell you I'm having sex,
or I'm a lesbian, or I tried these drugs, or over damn.
I get it.
No, I'm not talking to you.
Yeah.
And so I'm just saying, from the other side of helping a lot of people's kids who are adults that are 33 and 35 and 42 and at grave sites forgiving their parents because of how they didn't have interaction with them. I'm just saying, like, I would do it a little different.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, Pastor Todd, about this. They said Pastor Michael Todd slammed for distracting outfit during Sermon on Faith, and they said you had on what was considered feminine preaching attire.
You had a dress on?
No, you have no dress on.
Bro.
So I was going to ask, when clips of your sermons go viral, sometimes I guess for the wrong reasons, how do you handle being misinterpreted?
What's feminine about that?
You tell me, bro. It's black slacks, wide leg. That's in trend. It's a black shirt, and it's a cropped leather top.
Yeah.
And it's got Chelsea boots on that are yellow. So the truth,
they didn't know you had that shape. You showing shape. Half the time showing shape, wearing all them 3Xs.
They used to the 275.
They used to the 275. And the thing is, nobody said anything to me when my belly was literally folding over my belt. I was more holy then. Like, but because I got fit and healthy and I can wear a large or a medium now, it's feminine.
Yeah.
It's the culture we live in.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the truth of the matter is, to play ball at this level, there's going to be opinions and pressure.
How do you take people serious with that? Where
Like,
they forget your word, but they look at you.
That's what I was thinking. Because I'm like, well, the first thing I thought was like, I want to go hear what he was talking about.
Yeah, bro.
Like, that's literally, I'm like, I want to go hear the word.
And again, that's part of the reason why I have critics, and anybody that decides to do anything other than stay in the house will have critics.
Yeah.
And it's part of the process that God allows me to endure to be more like him. I pray for all those people.
Yeah.
Now, that's the hard part. The hard part is seeing Christ Man 666 say something about me and having to be like, God, I thank you, Father, whatever made him post that comment or say that, I thank you that you would heal his heart and give him the ability to have grace and capacity for other people. Like, that's hard.
Yeah.
But that's what the Bible tells us to do. That's like, love your enemy, pray for them, pray for those who despitefully use you. These people don't know me. And the truth of the matter, the reason I wore that is because my wife told me she liked it.
Yeah.
Like, literally that morning, my wife was like, I like that one. It was between this one and this one. And she's like, I like that one. So the crazy thing is, like, those are just things to distract you.
Right.
And for me, I have to stay focused. And I have too much to do in this world and to be put off by that.
Is it wrong to be inspired by, the word of another preacher? Because a lot of people, right, they think if they go to church and they hear one person say this and preach their sermon this way or whatever, and then they go and they see somebody else say it, then it's stealing.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like bars in a rap song. Like,
No.
How do you
if
feel
that's
about that?
if that's the case, then we stealing from Paul, John. We're stealing from David. No. The gospel is meant to be shared. And the only reason that people try to corner the market on something is because they're insecure that they'll ever get anything else. The truth of the matter is that protection of, like, I said it like this, I said it like that. Like, if the whole goal is that the gospel of Jesus Christ be proclaimed so that everybody would know about him, if you don't know how to talk a certain way, please use my words and tell them. If that helped you, help them with it. Like, this is the kingdom of God. And again, because the kingdom in a lot of areas has been turned into an organization instead of an organism, like, then people are like, now it's my, my property and my this, and I said it like this. And it's like, yo, I tell young preachers all the time, take my stuff.
Yeah.
Preach it exactly how I preached it. We have people do it all the time.
Really?
I send people my notes. Like, yeah, what are you talking about? Like, this is the inspired word of God. Like, there are certain lines, like, if I put it in a book and say it a certain way, and the company I'm partnering with has a contract that it has to be said, you can't take that. But, like, my messages and, like, how I said it, like, just my only thing is do it better.
Yeah. Now, would you like them to credit you at least? Like, I got this from Pastor
that would
Mike
be
Todd.
awesome.
Okay.
But I mean, how many of us wear clothes that was inspired by somebody you saw on Instagram, and we don't credit them? It's like, oh, that fit is crazy.
Right.
And so, yeah, like, everybody wants to be recognized. Everybody wants credit. But for me, I know it's going to happen because of the level that God has raised my platform to, for whatever reason, that somebody's going to take that stuff. And my prayer is that it helps them the way it helped you.
Yeah, I saw them accuse you of taking some pastor's sermon word for word. I didn't listen to it, but I'm like, it's the word.
It's the word, bro. And if somebody's breaking something down in a way that makes me understand, like y'all just said, a lot of this stuff is confusing. A lot of this stuff is, we got to figure it out. So if somebody gets a revelation or gets understanding, or it's like, oh, it's like, yes, copy, paste.
Yeah.
Like, tell some other people. And this is the other thing that everybody has to remember. How you say it will be different because you have different oil than them. Like, there's a different thing on your life than what they have on their life. I think I heard Sarah Jake say it a couple days ago that like you can take the recipe, you can take the plans, but when we do it, because
that oil different,
it's different.
That process I went through different.
It's
different. I saw that sermon. Ooh, she is a beast. Her and Torre are doing an amazing job in Dallas, and again, it's kingdom. So I went to their installation service. I didn't preach at my church and went there because people need to see this is not about one thing. Mm-hmm. This is about the kingdom of God. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, man, for everybody, PSA, if you hear Pastor Mike preach something and you feel like it could help your Bible study or your youth group or your big church or little church, you can use that, man. Help people get to Jesus.
There you go. Well, let's end this on a prayer.
Father, I thank you for this day. I thank you for the opportunity to share with my brothers and sisters. I thank you for all the things that you're doing in each of our lives and all the lives of the listeners. Today, God, I thank you that we all go on a journey of progression. Faith is something that we actually know is real, but it's something we all have to discover. And so I thank you that you would allow everybody that's in this room and that's listening to have an experience with you that would be undeniable. I thank you, Father, as people are getting furloughed right now and going through situations that are literally unimaginable in America. I thank you, Father God, that you would be peace that passes their understanding. Make ways out of no way. Do things that no man could do, Father God. With man, it's impossible, but with God, it is possible. Today, Father God, I'm thanking you that all things are working together for the good of those who are called and that love you. And Father, if somebody does not know you, if somebody has been far from you, Father, thank you that your love, even through this interview, is drawing them back home. I thank you for transformation happening in people's lives. And I thank you that people would get to know the way, the truth, and the life, Jesus. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Appreciate y'all, man.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Just let my phone charge over there. Do not touch
your
my phone. Yes.
Salute to Pastor Michael Todd. I didn't know that was just phone. I just see a phone sitting there. I'm like, why the hell is Chris FaceTiming me?
It's not. My husband's face is my screensaver, y'all. Don't play with me. I'm charging my phone by him.
Let's get to the latest with Loren.
Loren becoming a straight fast.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on you.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On the Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
This news is breaking right now. Former Vice President Dick Cheney has died at age 84. He died, according to a statement from his family, from complications of pneumonia and cardiac vascular disease. This happened late last night, and he was surrounded by his family, including his wife and his daughter, Liz. And he's known as one of the most powerful vice presidents in U.S. history. So as this news breaks, just wanted to make sure we mentioned here as well. In other news, yesterday, Sherri Shepherd received her star on the Walk of Fame, and it was such a great ceremony. She spoke, of course, but she also had the people there speaking for her: Tyler Perry, Niecy Nash. That they're like best friends. Let's take a listen to Sherri Shepherd receiving her Walk of Fame.
Thank you so much to the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce for giving me such an honor. I need to thank Jesus. Everybody who knows me, I don't thump you over the head with my beliefs, but I'm a very spiritual person, and I know that I would not be here without my Lord and my Savior, Jesus Christ. Because like Tyler said and Niecy said, you don't see what goes on behind the smile, but God does. Those deep desires that you never talk to anybody about, those dreams that you have, God knows those dreams. And so I'm so grateful for everything you have done for me. And those dreams of mine, those tears that you have wiped up, Father God, I thank you. I thank you that you've never left me nor forsaken me. I thank you, Father God, that you've always said, do you trust me? And sometimes I was honest and said, hell no, I don't. But that you never gave up on me and you never stopped loving me.
That's right. Dropping the clues bombs to Sherri Shepherd, man.
Yeah. Man,
well deserving too, by the way.
Yes, she has worked so hard, and just watching her transition through different phases of her career, from comedy to TV to now like daytime talk. So Niecy Nash talked for her a bit. You know, they come up and give, you know, speeches, close friends, all the things. So Niecy Nash talked about just their come up in this, and her speech was also very emotional. Let's take a listen to Niecy Nash.
Almost 30 years ago, I stepped onto my first comedy stage to do stand-up. And the host said, "Give it up for the sassy single mama, Niecy Nash." And that host was the Sherry Yvonne Shepherd. She followed me into the bathroom and said, "Girl, you funny." And I looked back at her and said, "Girl, I know." And we have been tethered ever since. I remember us dreaming in my mama's back room about all of the success and all of the things that we wanted to make happen. To know that even at her worst points in life, she has given her gift to bring other people joy. I would have never thought that these two girls, Well and Nash, in my mama's back room, would both have stars on a Hollywood Walk of Fame right across the street from each other.
That's amazing. Shout out to Niecy
That
Nash
is so fun.
and Sherry Shepherd. Yeah, that's dope.
And lastly, Tyler Perry was there as well too, who we know has been very influential in her career, and he had a few words that he shared.
People on the planet that were sent here to bring light, and then there are other people who are here to be light. Sherry is a person that is light. When she walks in the room, you feel it, you know it. She makes everybody feel seen. That's a special gift, and I'm thankful to God that he gave it to you, and I got a chance to witness it up close. You are really an incredible human being.
That's amazing. Love
Yeah,
that.
and she has her Make It Make Sense comedy tour. I saw that the tickets were on sale for that as well right now too. So just all these good things happening for her. But whenever people get their Walk of Fame like stars, and they have all the people come out and do the speeches, when I listen to the speeches, like one of the things that I always listen for is like how they've impacted different people throughout different phases of their life. And with Sherry Shepherd, like, I don't know, I met her recently because of her coming on the Breakfast Club, but like when they talk about like her coming into a room, I met her recently, and every time I see her, she takes a moment to kind of like get me together and pour life into me. I love people that are actually good people doing good things, getting what they deserve, and it feels like that's what's happening for her. So congratulations, sir.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Salute to Sherry Shepherd. I'm glad she gets it together.
She does it way better than you. Okay, you're evil.
Oh no, because she can tell you that your outfit trash. I can't really say that.
Oh my God.
Oh, damn.
He don't even be talking. My outfits don't even.
Damn. All right. That is the latest with Loren.
It's a lot of pressure on Lauren right now. Lauren's going to be at the Power 100 dinner tonight in
Nice.
Los Angeles, because she is one of the Ebony Power 100. You know what I'm saying? A lot of pressure. I know she got about 3 or 4 outfits laid out, ready to go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mowing, deciding which one to pick.
I got two, and me and Bay are going to look amazing. So don't worry.
Ooh.
Okay.
You walk the red
stepping
carpet
out.
with Bay? Not a soft launch. Or this the hard launch.
It's the soft launch. This is the soft launch.
So dope.
Everything is soft in this era. Okay.
I know his suit custom though, because they say he built like Drewski, so I can't wait to see.
Damn.
Huh?
Oh.
What are we even? Why would you stop playing with my man? Like,
Okay, he big, yo.
Envy,
That's
can you
what's up.
wrap it up?
I
All
can't.
right, that is the latest with Loren.
So listen, everybody on the red carpet at the Power 100
She got a
tonight
Delaware
at the
State
Ebony
jersey
joint.
dress.
Make sure to take pictures, lots of pictures, okay? That's not a security guard with Lauren. That's her man,
That's right.
her man.
Yes.
I don't know which one, though. I got to wait to see.
stop it.
And then I can compare videos.
that too.
No, because I got two different videos, two different guys, so I can compare and be like,
Well,
oh,
which
that's
one? What one shaped like Drewski? That's the one.
Whoa.
Yes,
Wow.
you're right.
All of these things are not happening.
Yeah, yeah.
Just do not wear that Delaware State jersey dress tonight. Do not wear that tonight.
That would be crazy. That would be so nasty.
Y'all be really
That would be so nasty.
Don't get it back.
Yes, we're here. Ebony Power 100. We're in LA for that. And I
A
will
leather Delaware State Hornets dress is crazy work to wear
Damn.
at the Ebony Power 100.
All right.
with a Scully.
All right.
Damn.
Donkey today. We giving that donkey to me.
Man, 4 after the hour, we need a man, 39-year-old Charles Leggett. I don't know what model humans they even making no more, but we'll discuss 4 after the hour.
All right. We'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Your execution on the donkey of the day is something to behold. Is it a read?
He gave me
me Donkey of the Day, and I deserve it.
People need to know.
Well, you need to tell them.
I am.
You have the voice. Tell them.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
It's a read, but you're so good at
You're
it.
trying to be a fake-ass Charlamagne. There's only one Charlamagne around.
Damn, Charlamagne, who you giving Donkey of the Day to now?
Well, Sexy Red, Donkey today for Tuesday, November 4th. Election Day goes to a 39-year-old Milwaukee man named Charles Leggett. I'm not even joking. Sometimes I read stories and I say to myself, what world do I not live in? Okay, because sometimes I feel like an extraterrestrial looking at a version of Earth that I don't live in. Okay, see, I'm fully aware that crazy is as crazy does, and crazy is all around us. But sometimes I read certain stories and I think to myself, what model human is this? Okay, see, Charles is 39 years old, so he was born in 1986, and I have a theory that after about 83, 84, definitely 85, the universe just started making any old body, okay? I didn't say God, all right? What I think happened was God got busy. There's a lot going on in all these various universes and afterlives, so God regulated some duties. And the manufacturing of humans changed drastically, okay? Same ingredients, different recipes. And Charles Leggett is yet another example of, boy, they just don't make Homo sapiens like they used to. Okay, see, Charles is in jail for first-degree reckless homicide and possession of a firearm by a felon. I know one of you bad recipes is out there thinking, what's wrong with first-degree reckless homicide? It's always been a reason to kill somebody. By the way, if you believe that, you should be arrested right now. Now, what is Charles in jail for? Let's go to Fox 6 News Milwaukee for the report, please.
He went there, and my brother, he's tried to stand to talk to him, and he shot him in the chest.
Mohammed always says his 26-year-old brother, Jamil always, got shot during an argument over a pizza order at this convenience store on Martin Luther King Drive Saturday. Prosecutors say 38-year-old Charles Leggett told them he ordered a pizza but was upset that a worker was not wearing gloves while preparing the pizza. Leggett told investigators he and Always got into an argument. He also confirmed that it was him in the surveillance video of the shooting. Leggett is charged with first-degree reckless homicide for the use of a dangerous weapon and possession of a firearm by out-state felon.
Shot and killed him, all because the person who made his pizza wasn't wearing gloves. Okay, there is not a pizza alive worth killing over. Okay, not Papa John's, Domino's, Pizza Hut, Blaze Pizza. Now, I might curse you out over cuts and slices in New York City. Drop on the clues bomb for cuts and slices. Okay, that's some pizza worth maybe a verbal altercation. Okay, if you got into a fist fight over cuts and slices, I might understand. But Milwaukee, this man killed someone over a pizza being made at Action Food and Liquor near King Drive and Keith Avenue. Okay, salute to everyone who listens to us on B100.7 in Milwaukee. Does that pizza slap like that? Okay, it's like what the hell's going on? It has to be in order for Charles to get so triggered, right? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. This is one of the reasons I don't like to eat out. I've noticed this, that folks don't be using gloves, and I feel like I remember reading that some of them feel like it's more unsanitary to wear gloves, because with gloves you're touching everything, so you're actually getting a lot more germs on the gloves. But when you don't wear gloves, you're constantly washing your hands before you touch things, and since you're constantly washing your hands, that's considered more sanitary. People who do that line of work for a living, feel free to call me and let me know if I got that right. 1-800-585-1051. Now, even though I've seen people making food with no gloves on, and I may not like it, you know what I never thought about doing to that individual? Killing them. All right, my brain just does not work that way. Some things you really have to go out of your way to do. I would think, okay, but I was born in 1978, so I'm an old model. All right, the model I am came with some common sense, the ability to reason, the ability to make choices. Now, did we always make the right choices? No. And I've seen people killed for some stupid things, but killing someone because they weren't wearing gloves while making your pizza is a new level of stupid. Okay, Charles, if you're upset that the person making your pizza wasn't wearing gloves, how you gonna feel in prison when the person sodomizing you from the back isn't wearing a condom? And you're not gonna have no pistol to protect yourself. That man gonna be touching your cheeks with no gloves, and it's gonna be in that moment that you realized you made the wrong decision. Okay, let me tell you something. We keep saying we gotta stop killing each other, but then you see a story like this where someone loses their life over some pizza. Every single time you pull a trigger over some foolishness, you're not just ending one life, you're ending two. The victims in your own. Some of y'all out here turning minor disagreements into major crimes like it's a sport. Okay, you can't control your temper. You can't control your ego or your impulses. Permanent decisions becoming, No, temporary feelings becoming permanent decisions. Okay? No, what am I saying? Permanent decisions over temporary feelings. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay? This is why I be stressing going to therapy. This is why I be stressing folks, especially men, to heal what's hurting them because they end up projecting that pain onto others. This wasn't about pizza. This was about trauma. And when you don't deal with your trauma, you bleed on people who didn't even cut you. It's so much in this story. Gun violence, mental health issues. I will just end like this. Real men don't shoot to prove a point. You walk away to preserve one. Please let Remy Ma give Charles Leggett the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw. You stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
And Charles has been found guilty in a court of law, by the way. Okay? He was found guilty over that argument over pizza, and he's scheduled to be sentenced on December 17th. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
It's homicide.
What'd I say?
Homicide.
That's what you heard.
No, that's what you said. It's
okay.
Homicide. Homicide.
Oh, I can't pronounce things. All right.
We know.
Well, speaking of homicide, all right. Real men don't shoot to prove they hard. They walk away because they don't want to end up in prison with a man with a hard penis. All right. Man clapping your cheeks from the back. Okay, humming, take me through there, take me through there. Okay.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine?
No. I don't want to imagine that. Jesus. All right. Well, that was Donkey of the Day. All right. Now, when we come back,
screaming for your life.
800-585-1051. Now, Pastor Mike Todd was just on the show, and he talked about something where I see people are asking about. He talked about your kids cursing in front of you, and this is what he said about it.
Stop putting everything on God and say, like, I don't like when you cuss around me.
But certain things of respect, though. Like, you ain't gonna curse around your mama.
You are certainly
Some people do. Depending on who your mama is. If you don't do it around your mama, but you do it around everybody else, you're a faker.
We're all conditioned to not talk like that in front of our parents for the most part, right?
Yeah.
So is it conditioning or conviction? Like, because I don't curse in front of my mom just because I know she ain't going for it.
Right.
It's conditioning. Like, you know that, for especially in the black household. Like, there's certain things you don't do here. But wait till y'all kids start doing it. Do you let your kids cuss in front of you?
Goddamn. I mean, oh my God. Not you.
What'd you say?
No, I don't.
Do you let your kids cuss in front of you?
Hell no.
Do you let your kids cuss in front of you?
No, but I have asked my 17-year-old when she was younger, 16. I said, "Do you curse?" And she was like, "Yes." I understand what Pastor Michael Todd was saying.
I get what he was saying too, but I don't agree with it.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Because what he was saying was, you know, if you, we didn't play that part, I don't think, but you know, if you punish your child for doing something like cursing in front of you, they might not come to you with bigger issues because they're like, damn, if I curse in front of my parents, this is how they discipline
and they
me.
react like this.
Yeah, so why would I come with something else? Like if I had sex or if I did drugs.
But cursing is not the same of having sex and drugs and asking those questions, right?
I think it's a form of building
respect.
Trust.
No, it's not. It's respect.
And that's why I told him we're conflating two different issues. Like he's basically saying if you punish your child for cursing, they won't come to you with other things.
No, you're not punishing your child for cursing.
True,
you're telling your child not to curse because of a respect thing. The same way you tell your kids if there's an elder person, you say sir or ma'am.
Yes.
But you also tell your kids, no, you don't curse in front of me. I'm not your friend. You show me the respect, just like you don't curse in front of your teacher.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean your child's a faker or you're a faker if you don't curse in front of your mom, but you curse in front of your friends. I think that sounds crazy.
But that's why I said we're conflating two different issues. He's talking about if you curse in front of your parents and then your parent punishes you for cursing, that may make the child not come with bigger issues.
No.
I felt like we were talking about two or three different things in that one conversation.
So we were talking about two different things, but overall, he was just saying that we are teaching our kids the same thing we were conditioned to think. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's like a generation thing. You couldn't curse in front of your mother because she didn't like that. All right. So we train our kids the same way, and we're conditioning them unintentionally to like be afraid of us. That's like what he was saying.
I don't think it has anything to do with fear. I think it has to do with respect. Well, let's take your calls when we come back. 800-585-1051. What are your thoughts? He said that if you don't curse in front of your parents, but you curse in front of your friends, you're a faker. I don't agree. Let's discuss. 800-585-1051. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Pull out your phone.
Call in right now.
Call me.
Add your opinion to the Breakfast Club topic.
Break it down.
800-585-1051. The Breakfast Club.
Steady calling my phone.
Made it. It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we're opening up the phone lines, 800-585-1051. We're talking about Pastor Michael Todd. He was saying that if you don't curse in front of your parents, but you curse in front of your friends, you are considered a faker. Let's listen to what he said.
Stop putting everything on God and say, like, I don't like when you cuss around me.
But certain things of respect, though. Like, you ain't gonna curse around your mama.
You are certainly
Some
right.
people do, depending on who your mama is. If you don't do it around your mama, but you do it around everybody else, you're a faker.
We're all conditioned to not talk like that in front of our parents for the most part, right?
Yeah.
So is it conditioning or conviction? Like, because I don't curse in front of my mom just because I know she ain't going for it.
Right.
It's conditioning. Like, you know that, for especially in the black household. Like, there's certain things you don't do here. But wait till y'all kids start doing it. Do you let your kids cuss in front of you?
Goddamn. I mean, oh my God. Not you.
What'd you say?
No, I don't.
Do you let your kids cuss in front of you?
Hell no.
Do you let your kids cuss in front of you?
No, but I have asked my 17-year-old when she was younger, 16. I said, "Do you curse?" And she was like, "Yes."
So all of you,
You know what I mean?
can I just be as your brother?
Yes.
You're living in a state of delusion.
All right, so we're taking your calls, 800-585-1051. Also, you guys on the chat, you guys could chime in. What's your thoughts? What do you think?
Chat. No, I'm not for my kids cussing in front of me. Well, Marley is one, but my son, he's 13, and he's at that age where, I'll hear him on the game. He don't know that I hear him, but my son is very respectful when it comes to cursing. He does not he don't even like to hear me curse too much. He'll be like, chill, ma, like chill. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, so I don't agree with that, but I was also taught that, like, I can't curse in front of my mother. Now, me and my dad, we got a different relationship. He was a lot more lenient. As I was a kid, I was growing up, I was always able to to say curse words and, things like that, drink around my dad. But one side of my family is stricter than the other side, so when I'm around my mom, I dare not do any of that ish. I can't. My dad, that's my best friend. I'm a daddy's girl. We closer. So it's different, but I don't let my kids curse in front of me, and my son don't do it anyway. He don't try to.
See, I think manners is different than trust.
Yes.
Like, you're taught manners, right?
Yes.
To say yes, ma'am, yes, sir. You're taught not to curse. There's certain things that you are taught to do as a young child growing into adulthood that has nothing to do with trust. My kids will come up to me, and if they want to curse or if they want to say something, they'll be like, permission to curse. Okay. Maybe they heard a story or they heard somebody said that. And we'll say, yeah, say what you have to say. My kids have an amazing relationship, definitely with moms. More, they'll tell mom everything.
Yeah.
Me, I'm the
your dad.
I'm the disciplinary, right?
Yeah.
Mom is more of the understanding, and I'm fine with that. But my kids don't curse, and to this day, I do not curse in front of my mother. I will talk like it's to my mom because it's just a level of respect. I'm sure my mother, my father wouldn't care, but it's just a level of respect, and my kids are the same way. They're not going to curse, and that has nothing to do with trust. I think it has to do with manners. What do you think, Charla?
Yeah, I don't curse in front of my parents out of respect. I think I might curse in front of my pops every now and then but never in front of my mom. And I don't think that makes you fake. Like I told Pastor Todd, that's just conditioning, right? That's what we've been taught to do, and I think that is the respectful thing. But I also feel like we were conflating a few different combos, while we were having that conversation with Pastor Todd, because what Pastor Todd was saying, if you punish your child over something like a curse word, then they may not bring the bigger things to you because of how you reacted over the curse word. So I guess he's essentially saying, let your child curse in front of you. Don't trip over that because that will build more trust. I don't know if that's necessarily the case, but I did understand what he was saying.
I understand what he was trying to, what he was trying to say, what he was getting at, because he did break it down later and we didn't play that part, but I still don't agree with that piece of it. It's not about cursing.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Hello, who's this?
Hi, good morning. This is Joyce.
Joyce, good morning. Joyce, what's your thoughts?
So my thoughts is I agree with you. I just find it crazy to think that kids can't find another way to speak without cursing, and if they have to curse to speak to you, that means they feel unsafe. Like, how ridiculous does that sound? It's about control and having respect for adults. My child should still be able to speak to me without cursing,
but that
and not
mean,
feeling like
they
they can't come
safe.
speak to me. Right? That's like, I don't even understand how those two come into comparison. My kid can't curse, so they don't feel safe. Like, that was like the episode of Blackish when they had let the kid curse because he cursed in the house, but now they're gonna curse it in front of you. It just No. It makes no sense. They don't go together. It doesn't.
Well, you know what? Whether it's cursing, kids want to feel like they can trust you. First of all, I don't think kids should curse in front of their parents. That's just my thing, right? It's like I don't think kids should be calling their parents by their first name.
Yes.
But I do understand what Pastor Todd is saying. Kids just want to feel like they can trust you when they come to you with things. And if they know that you're going to bug out over something like a curse word, why would they come to you with something bigger than that?
But you can tell me what you have to tell me without the curse word,
correct.
unless you're like saying something that somebody told you or said to you, you're demonstrating something or you're telling me something. And I'm like, all right, wait, what did they say? But you don't have to curse to get your point across to let me know something.
I agree. It seems like he's scared to discipline your child, right? Because if you bug out when your kid curses, no. But as a child, you need to be disciplined. There's things that you do wrong that you need to be told. No, this is wrong, right? And that doesn't mean that your kid doesn't trust you.
But is a curse word one of those things?
Yes, cursing is wrong.
Like if you hear your fight, and this actually happened to me. The one time I've ever spanked any of my kids, my daughter was like 3 or 4, and it's because she said the F word. She might have been older than that. I don't know, maybe like 5 or 6. I don't remember. But she said the F word, and after I gave her a couple of pops, I felt so stupid. And the reason I felt so stupid is because I'm like, why am I disciplining a child for saying a word that she probably heard us say, and she's repeating? She don't even know what that word means. She's just repeating what she heard.
I wouldn't have popped her for that, but I would have definitely reprimanded her and told her that's an adult word and you're not allowed to say that.
That's the thing.
Because like you said, she probably heard it from you, or she probably heard it from a song.
She don't even know what it means.
Right, exactly.
So I would have popped her, but I would have definitely
Did you go back and you tell her, like, look,
my daughter's 17 and she remembered that to this day. I don't even know if she is really remembered it or she just does that because she knows I feel really bad about it, and we've talked about it over the years. But it's just like, I remember when you popped me because I cursed. Like, I don't believe she actually remembers. You know what I'm saying? But my point is,
that has some money. No, remember that time you popped me when I was cursing?
But,
all right, here you go.
But my point is, I understand what Pastor Todd is saying because those little things do make kids feel like, well, if he popped me over that, I'm definitely not going to tell him about this.
Right.
It can happen.
Now that can be one of two ways because, like, say if that 5-year-old was me and my father popped me for saying that, it's like, all right, now I know that's a bad word. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's all about perspective, how you look at it. Because, all right, I know that's a bad word. I know I'm going to be able to say it later around my friends and all that. But it's a respect level. That was still, like, you disagree with what you did after you thought about it, but that still told her that was wrong to say. I wasn't supposed to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we should have just educated her.
Educate
just tell her,
for
like,
sure.
That's not a word that you say.
Absolutely.
Well, 800-585-1051. We're taking your calls. Let's discuss this. The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. If y'all talking about it, you know we talking about it. It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. If you're just joining us, we're talking about Pastor Michael Todd. He was talking about, he says, if you don't curse in front of your parents, but you curse in front of your friends, you are considered a faker. He's basically saying your kids will lose trust if you reprimand them for cursing. I don't agree.
Discipline them.
I don't agree. I think kids need to be disciplined. I think I needed to be disciplined as a child.
You do agree, though. Because you said yourself that your kids go to your wife for things because they know you the disciplinarian.
No, but they don't curse at her.
They don't curse at her.
I'm saying they don't come to you with everything because they know how you gonna react. So they rather go to mom first.
Well, they have a tighter relationship with mom
because they know once
mom takes them to school every day. Yeah. Mom gets them dressed every day while we're at work. So mom does a lot of the things that dad doesn't do.
And they know mom is the filter. You give it to mom. Mom gonna hear what you got to say. Then mom gonna come to you.
Correct.
Because mom know how to talk to you. Correct. And you ain't gonna jump off the ledge because mom done briefed you.
Correct.
So, I mean, I get it.
Correct. But let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
Hi, it's Shay.
Hey, Jay, talk to us. What's your thoughts?
No, Shay, not
Hey,
Shay.
Shay.
I heard you, Shay.
Oh, yeah, she definitely cussed her parents.
No, I actually don't. That's what I wanted to say. Like, I would never, like, I'm 36 years old, and, like, I tell my parents everything, but it's just like I don't curse around like older folks. It's just something I don't do. Like, I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable doing it. Even if I slip up, I'll be like, "Ooh, I'm sorry."
Me too.
Like, you know what I mean? It don't mean I'm hiding anything or being fake. to them. I'm just respectful
Me
to my
too.
elders.
Exactly.
I'm the
I
same way. I'm the same exact way.
And like I said, I think everything is manners. There was a time, I think maybe about a year ago, or maybe 2 years ago, where the whole thing was bruh, right? My kids be like, bruh,
Yep.
who you?
That was the
who
trend.
you calling?
Yep.
Yeah, it was the trend.
I don't curse around my elders. Why you looking at me like that? I do not curse around my elders
Okay.
in no way, shape, or form.
All right. Your family or just elders, period?
Elders, period.
Yeah, me neither. Hello, who's this?
This is Mercedes from Pine Hill.
Hey, good morning, Mama. What's your thoughts?
I feel like it's okay for your child to cuss, but just don't take it overboard. Like, I want him to be his own person. I didn't necessarily, like, tell him certain words are bad and certain words are good. But if he say something and, like, emotion, like, oh, or he'd be like, not the F word, but pretty much everything but that, then it's okay.
So
as long as he's not being disrespectful.
So you don't mind if your kids curse? At what age? What age?
My son is 8, but like, okay, say he's playing a game. He has a VR set, and them kids curse way worse than he ever
And then
did.
they
So
also
he'll
be playing
like,
with
oh,
grown
I
people
lost the
too.
game.
Yeah, but what happened when that 8-year-old goes to school and the teacher does something and he goes, "What the F you talking about?"
Exactly.
To the teacher?
See, you don't want your kids
I mean,
to
he's
practice
not
bad habits, man.
disrespectful, So he know when to say it, but
yeah,
you're right. Like,
Yeah, you know
maybe when he get to high school, he might. But
Yeah,
now he good.
You got your kid practicing bad habits. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I told Pastor Todd, it's not conviction, it's conditioning. Because when you are conditioned to not talk like that in front of adults, you're not going to talk like that in front of adults.
What you going to do, Mercedes, when your son say...
I want him to speak his mind, like, not necessarily
Right.
disrespectful, but if I'm going to speak my mind, and he know, you know what I'm saying, not to say certain things to adults, but
It's all for the games and you go, "Mom, why you acting like a bitch?" Then what you going to say then?
I'm telling you.
God
it's
damn.
bad.
That's crazy.
And what you gonna do? You gonna jack his little ass up, ain't you?
Hell yeah.
But you just said it was all right to curse.
I don't
to
think
get
you
his
would do
feelings
that.
out.
No, it's all right to curse. It ain't all right to curse me out.
She said get her feelings out. But say that was his
That
feeling
was-
that day.
Like
His mom took his allowance. He go, "Mom, why you acting like a bitch?"
And he only got that from his baby daddy. From your
Damn.
baby daddy.
Oh my god.
Type.
Cause that's how daddy talked to you. You know what she said? She's talking about type.
Goodbye. What's
You
the
heard
moral
his
of the
daddy.
story,
You heard his
man?
daddy call you out your names, and now he repeating what daddy said.
Damn.
What's the moral of the story?
I mean, the moral of the story is once again, I think that we conflating two different things. I don't curse in front of my parents. I don't curse in front of elders. I think that's a respect thing. But I do understand what Pastor Todd is saying. If you jump out the window and discipline your child crazy for cursing, they may not feel like they can come to you with bigger things. So I get it.
Yeah, I think it's totally two different things. But anyway, we got the latest with Loren coming up. What we talking about, Loren?
We're going to talk about my jersey dress that
Is
I wear
Lauren
to
even
the
there?
thing tonight.
I'm right here.
Tonight I'm wearing my Delaware jersey dress to the Essence 100 with some Jordans on.
Lauren, if you wear that Delaware Hornets jersey dress, yo.
And not even the real Jordans, the fake Jordans.
You got a
I
brown.
think that I
Don't
would
you?
be on a red carpet in a jersey dress.
Because we seen you on red carpets before.
Come on, Lauren.
Yes, get your friends. All right.
She acting like we haven't seen her hours before. You had that goddamn cowskin mini skirt. That cowskin
Girl,
mini skirt was
He ain't
crazy.
gonna ever let you
We
live
do
down
have
the
a Brown
cow
Girl
skirt.
Grinding jersey dress on the website, browngrillgrinding.com.
I tell y'all.
That Chick-fil-A
Okay.
cow mini skirt was
But we
crazy.
can talk a little bit about Ebony Power 100 and all the names that'll be there because I will be trying to get some sound bites for the show. But we also got to
Hold
talk.
on, can I say one more thing about that Chick-fil-A mini skirt? That Chick-fil-A
No.
cowskin mini
No.
skirt. We killed Lauren so bad about it that she turned it into some shoes.
Some boots. Yeah, yo, she made some boots out of that.
Those are Jeffrey Campbell, and I love those.
I don't
shoes.
care
I
who
bought
that
them
is.
with the skirt.
All right, well, what we talking about in the latest?
We're gonna talk about. We got to take some time to show some love to Young Bleed. He passed away after the verses. His
That's
son
horrible.
just posted a video. Just letting people know what is actually happening, and some of the
That's
things. So we're gonna
horrible,
take
man.
some time to show some love to him.
All right, we'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the latest with Lauren.
Lauren be coming with straight facts.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything and
She be having the latest on this.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On the Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
So, No Limit artist Young Bleed has passed away. This, according to his son,
Horrible, man.
very horrible. So, a few weeks back after the verses, Master P had posted a clip of Young Bleed performing and captioned it talking about, just making sure you love it on your people and how amazing it is to be able to get together with people because you just never know what will happen. And then there were reports that Young Bleed had suffered a brain aneurysm, and it was up in the air whether he was alive or not. There wasn't really much details. But now his son is speaking out about what happened and confirmed that he did pass away. Let's take a listen to Young Bleed's son, Taji.
Today we're going to be talking about my dad, Glenn Reed Clifton Jr., also known to the world as Young Bleed. As of November 1st, my dad gained his wings. My dad was 51 years old, so my dad didn't have no real health issues. Like most, as you get in age, had high blood pressure. He'd take his medicines and, do what he do. So not much. After his huge celebration of the verses, went to an after party, and that's where everything kind of spiked. Once he collapsed, he did pass from the aneurysm, the bleed to the brain. I do want to thank God for the strength to be able to sit here and have this conversation because I couldn't barely even talk a couple days ago, and throughout this week just kind of been in the bed thinking, I still don't know how to take this. It's still so unreal. Love that guy. Everything that's me is him. He taught me everything. He always poured so much life into me. I'm going to make sure his legacy stays alive.
Damn, 51 years old. That's not
definitely
at all.
Rest in peace to Young Bleed. So they don't know how that happens?
Yeah, so he said in this video that he's actually going to do some more research on brain aneurysms, but they're not for sure kind of what triggered it, that type of thing. But he did also to mention that there have been a lot of people that have been trying to report things and just have conversations about what was happening, but Young Bleed was actually fighting for his life for some time, and the family wanted to give him the time to do that before they just gave up on him because he was fighting for his own life, and people were kind of jumping to conclusions. So he says he's telling us all he knows right now, and the only reason he says that he's addressing it is because Young Bleed's mother, who is his grandmother, and their family are going through so much, and people keep reaching out to them trying to figure out things and have questions, and it's just really difficult. So he's saying he wants to be the sole point of contact. He wants to clear up as much as he can, and he told us all that he could, but no, they don't know exactly what caused what.
I tell you what, though, this is why celebrating people is so important. Giving people their flowers is so important. I'm happy that he got the opportunity to perform at Versus, with the No Limit team and do how you do that there. I remember, 1998 going to get my Balls in My Word, CD. That's when anything that dropped from No Limit on Tuesday, you would go in the store and go get. And how you do that there was a tough tune.
It was.
So I definitely remember going to buy Young Bleed, My Balls in My Word.
Rest in peace. But it's like you said, it's very scary.
Way back when.
Because he performed at Versus. Everything was great. And then, go to the club, and then all of a sudden something happens that's not planned and nobody knew. He wasn't sick. He was in good health. That, this life is so short and so precious.
Yeah, he mentioned blood pressure at one point too, but I think they're still trying to figure out, because he said, my dad wasn't a person that had to go to doctors a lot, and all the things. So they're still trying to figure that out. Now we do have the audio of Young Bleed at Versus.
Wow.
Yeah, things happen fast, man. So fast. So yeah,
Young Bleed.
Yeah, sending them some love. And he did mention that there is a website, a GoFundMe that they're using, and it's an official one that will now go toward, all the arrangements and different things that they're going to make. And he wants people to make sure that unless it's something that he's putting out there, you don't support it, because there's just a lot going on. So I wanted to mention that too. Yeah. Rest in peace to him.
Sad, rest in peace.
Very, very, very sad. So switching gears a bit, real quick, update, bringing it back to New York. Diddy. Remember I told you guys that Diddy's team was asking the judge, could they speed up the conversations that they're going to be having about him trying to get the appeal? So a judge said yes to, that expedited process. And again, the prosecutors didn't push up on it and say, hey, we don't want this to be sped up. We want to keep the original dates. And I think it's because they're confident that he might not win the appeal. Yesterday, there were more photos that dropped of Diddy on the yard from the same day, but this time he's with Sebastian Telfair, the NBA player. And I reached out to Diddy's team and was trying to figure out, like I told y'all, how do y'all feel at this point? Because y'all were talking so much about high risk and security, and there's photos everywhere. And they told me at this point all they can do is focus on the appeal. But I found out from another source that those photos, we were trying to figure out where they were coming from. From what I'm told, those photos are coming from a person that, you can literally walk by the gate at this facility, and if they're in the yard, you can take pictures. So I'm told that there's belief that this comes from just a person that happened to be there and see things and be able to grab these different shots that they then sold to different outlets. So Yeah.
Just curious, how much would like a TMZ pay for a picture like that? I'm just curious what it would be worth.
You know what's crazy? People think that it's a ton of money. I've seen people get as low as $250 and as much as like $15,000. I think for something like this, the first set of photos, because it's the first time the world can see Diddy, I think they got a couple thousand for sure.
What's a $15,000 photo, Loren? Harvey made you sign a NDA for life?
There are NDAs, and I worked on the story, so I wouldn't talk about it. But it was a video, and it was a big story in relation to an artist.
Who was it?
Yo.
What?
Harvey just muted her, yo.
The same way I don't want to tell people that's, what that hat really say. You got us doing Photoshop on all the videos and all that.
You think people can't
read?
read?
What I'm saying? Yeah, it's Photoshop. This is all AI. You didn't. You changed what the hat really say. We know though.
Yo, speaking of,
I'll keep acting like you got one boyfriend then.
Oh my!
I'll keep your secret safe with me. Even though I got 2 videos that ain't AI. This was way before Soros.
People, y'all like to twist words.
Can't twist these videos I got.
Speaking of prison, who else came home? Shorty.
Blueface.
There we go.
Blueface, baby.
Out. Already with Krishan, I seen that he's reunited with his son. I don't know if they back in a relationship or not.
Listen, so he was on a stream with DDG, right? They were on stream like all night doing music, and Krishan popped up on the stream. It literally gave that they got a little something going on, but I thought she had just had another boo. So a bit confused. I know yesterday too, he was like with his kids and took his kids out, and Krishan was there, and the other baby mom was upset. So that whole saga is continuing now.
Oh, you talking about the light skinned girl, the one who was doing music before? Damn, I forgot her name. I ain't seeing in a while. The one they kept saying looked like Stewie. Don't do that.
Yes,
her. Yeah. But she's so cute. She is cute.
Yeah, but look like Stewie.
That's what they were saying about
the other
first baby mother. I forgot her damn name, yo. She actually a cutie.
I believe her name is Jade, right?
Jaden Alexis. That's her name.
Jaden Alexis.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah.
Cool.
So he is home. It was like his mom was posting leading up to it, and then he posted a video himself to let us know he was home. But we have some audio of him from the stream. Let's take a listen to Blueface, because he's making music now, but he's saying that he had lost all motivation for music. Let's take a listen.
You know what's crazy, man? Everybody in there like, man, you been writing? I'm like, I ain't wrote shit.
You been freestyling that bit? Like,
wasn't doing no rapping in there, yeah. That took like all my mental capacity. You know what I mean? I ain't had no motivation. Like, my music is like all party shit. I don't rap about jail and so it was like it wasn't really my type of river. So I'm not finna get out and make no jail song.
All right.
Okay.
Well, new Blueface on the way.
Yeah, I know everybody been waiting. I know Envy, you want to bump it at the party, so he gonna get back in the studio for you, Envy.
Y'all see the screenshot I just sent though?
That is the latest with Loren. Yeah, how much you think we can sell that picture for?
Yeah, how much can I get for that?
What pose is that, Loren?
Harvey, you want some revenge? I got videos.
Baby.
All right, it's the Breakfast Club.
Harvey ever want any revenge?
This is her covering her bald spot. This don't even look like it. It look like she don't want nobody to see the bald spot.
She had a wig on.
Down.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Salute to Pastor Michael Todd for joining us this morning.
Salute to Pastor Michael Todd, man. Make sure you check him out on the We Outside tour, which is a 17-city national gospel and contemporary Christian music tour, man. He's got a new book out called Couple Love, Relationship Goals for Kids. Okay, it's a children's book.
Nice.
So check that out. Yeah, Pastor Todd, man. I like Pastor Todd.
Me too.
He's cool. Pastor Todd. All right. Where you at this weekend, Jess?
I ain't nowhere this weekend, but next weekend I'll be in Perrysburg, Ohio. That's Toledo, Ohio, at the Comedy Club, Funny Bone Comedy Club. So get your tickets if you haven't yet. JessHilariousOfficial.com. I will not be doing meet and greet. I'm so sorry, but I will be there. So we got 4 shows, 2 shows that Friday, 2 shows that Saturday. That's November 14th and 15th. Get your tickets, Ohio.
Now, and you got a book for pre-order.
And I got a book for pre-order. So Deaf Do We Parent, my co-parenting memoir that reflects on my journey with me raising my kid with his dad. So it's available for pre-order. The link is in my bio. You can pre-order anywhere you find your books. Love y'all. Get my book, y'all.
All right.
Very studious. It's giving studious.
But Charlamagne, you got a positive note?
I do, man, and it came from the conversation we was having with, Pastor Michael Todd. I truly believe that, if changed behavior is the best apology, then it also has to be the best form of repentance too. So I want to tell you that repentance is an opportunity, not a punishment. It is meant to correct and cleanse, not penalize. Okay? Have a great day.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?